Hey guys, I'm happy that you are here. My name is Bechoy and I am your plantito from Mindanao. Tara at samahan niyo ako sa aking plant journey. To those who are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and pakiclick na rin ng bell notification para updated kayo sa mga latest videos ng Bechoy Vlog. And for this episode will be our very first plant haul for the year 2021, and I'm so happy to share with you guys that 5 of these plants that we will be featuring later on are the ones that are included in our wish list for this year. So all in all, there will be 12 plants na i-feature natin today at i-share ko sa inyo guys. And the plants that I will be sharing to you guys is actually a mix of some common and uncommon plants, and meron tayo dito mga philodendrons, alocasia, calatias, and humalumena na plants. And most of the plants came from Mindanao at meron tayong nag-iisang plant na nanggaling ng Visayas. And our very first plant for this plant haul is this Philodendron Green Orlando. And if it may look familiar to you, I actually bought this one from a garden shop galing ng Jimenez, Misamis Occidental. At itong garden shop na ito is na-feature natin on our previous episode. This was sold at 1,000 pesos, pero sabi ni Ate Tata, yung may-ari ng garden shop, is pwede pa daw tumawad. Kaya yun, binigay ni Ate Tata sa atin at the price of 800 pesos. And for me, I think yung 800 pesos na price is sulit na naman talaga guys. Although meron mga damages yung mga leaves niya, hindi siya perfect, but I still find this plant very beautiful. So ngayon, meron siyang 7 leaves at isang pausbong pa na isa. So magiging 8 na siya soon. And na-explain ko na before that I am looking for plants na malalaki yung sizes para naman makapag-add ng volume sa aking garden. And looking at this plant naman, it's very healthy na and it's very stable. And I'm sure na in the coming months, magiging sobrang lush na nito. And the second on our plant haul is this Galatia medallion. And I got this one from the garden of Ma'am Judith Santillan, yung previous episode natin and I-feature natin. And I got this one at 500 pesos. So this is the very first Galatia na na-acquire ko na galing ng Thailand. Most of the Galatias that I currently own are common and local lang na na-source, and some of these are yung aking Galatia na ornata and peacock and some other varieties. I could still recall late last year, nung unang lumabas yung mga imported na mga Galatias galing ng Thailand, most of them were priced at around 1,800 to 2,000 pesos. Pero ngayon, nung datingan na yung mga panibagong stocks galing ng Thailand, they are already priced at around 500 pesos. So we could already see the difference. And I think this is the perfect time talaga na kumuha tayo ng mga panibagong Calatias. And I think the main reason to the price drop of the Calatias ngayon is because marami ng mga supplies na nanggaling ng Thailand na nakaabot na dito sa Pilipinas. And here is a closer look of our Galatia medallion. Isa talaga sa nagpapaganda sa ating mga Galatia ng mga plants is yung very striking and unique leaf patterns nila. And of course, hindi din natin exclude yung kanyang color. For this Galatia medallion, meron siyang 5 leaves, and if you can see here, yung underside naman niya, it's color para siyang maroon na may pagka red violet. And i-share ko lang din with you guys that Galatia plants are also very sensitive to overwatering. So if you may see some signs like this one na meron mga yellowish or brown na mga portions na sa leaves, this is actually a sign of overwatering. So that means na dapat mag-control na tayo sa pagwawater. If hindi na naman talaga siya maagapan, and I think the best solution to that is to change your potting mix to a draining na potting mix. And this is our third plant for our plant haul today, and this is an Alocasia species. Currently, hindi ko pa alam yung kanyang specific ID kasi I'm a bit confused with its leaf pattern at saka yung sa kanyang veniation. I think it's a combination of a nobilis and a Jacqueline, and if I may share lang yung Jacqueline na Alocasia, it's an Alocasia species na galing ng Indonesia. Kaya nasabi ko din na baka Alocasia nobilis ito kasi I've seen a nobilis na matured form na meron siyang panibagong leaf na bagong usbong lang. Medyo similar ng ganito yung kanyang leaf pattern, pero yung nobilis kasi as they mature na, nagiging dark green na siya na parang katulad na ng Alocasia amazonica. And I got this Alocasia at the price of 100 pesos. Dito lang din sa amin, sa local market lang. And when I saw this plant, I got interested and I got curious of what this plant is. So I immediately decided to get this plant without any second thoughts. So ito na guys, yung ating Alocasia na plant. Kaya nasabi ko na baka Alocasia Jacqueline ito. It's because it resembles to that of its leaf pattern. Pero yung nagpa-doubt sa akin is yung veins niya. Kasi most of the Jacqueline that I see online, dark green yung kanyang veins. As for this one naman is color white yung kanyang vein. And if ever meron tayong mga Alocasia experts na mga viewers, baka meron makakonfirm sa atin sa correct ID for this Alocasia plant. And the next on our plant haul is this Philodendron Hyderabad. At yung Hyderabad na Philodendron guys, meron siyang iba't ibang mga varieties and it includes yung Brazil, yung Rio, Silver Stripe, and this one naman, this is our Cream Splash. This is a trailing type of a Philodendron and I got this one at 250 pesos galing ng South Cotabato, and when it arrived here, meron pa lang siyang 2 dahon and ngayon meron na siyang 4 at isang upcoming, so mabilis lang talaga magdahon na ang Philodendron na ito. Para hindi tayo ma-confuse with Philodendron Brazil, itong Cream Splash, yung kanyang leaf pattern, it starts with green and then light green to cream na color. Kaya nga Cream Splash yung pangalan niya. It's because meron siyang cream na color sa kanyang gitna. With the Rio naman, it's just a combination of green, light green, and yellow green. What's nice with this plant is yung kanyang shape ng kanyang leaves and of course yung kanyang color combination and the pattern na nagpapa-unique sa kanya. Hopefully, in the coming months, maging sobrang lush ng plant na ito and I'm also looking forward na makapag-propagate tayo nito in the near future. And the fifth on our plant haul is this Philodendron Mexicano. This was sold to me by a local seller lang dito lang din ng Oroquieta. This was sold as a different Philodendron. I already forgot the name kung ano yung binigay ni ate na pangalan. Pero hindi yun Mexicanum. But when I got this one, dun ko na-identify na it's really a Mexicanum. And I bought this one at the price of 250 pesos. Meron na siyang 3 dahon. At saka yung isang dahon niya is double this size pa. And when I decided to repot the plant, dun ko na na-discover na 3 different Mexicanum plants pala siya. And it also came with 2 nodes na meron ng mga pausbong na mga dahon. And this plant is really worth more than its price. Just imagine 250 pesos at meron na akong 5 plants. At yung take note lang natin guys yung mga nodes na nakuha ko, yung 2 nodes, meron na siyang mga sprouts. So all in all, magiging 7 na yung mga Mexicanum na plants ko. So this is the second biggest leaf niya guys, and the size of the length of this leaf is more than 1 foot na. At yung isang malaking dahon is almost 2 feet na yung kanyang size. So just imagine how big that leaf is. And the 6th plant on our plant haul is this Anthurium species. Again, hindi ko ma-confirm kung ano yung specific ID for this plant, but this was sold to me as a Philodendron. But I don't think this is a Philodendron. I think this really is an Anthurium na plant. So baka may maka-identify lang ng specific ID for this plant from one of our subscribers. So paki-comment na lang din sa ating comment box. I am confused if this is an Anthurium pendulifolium or a vitarifolium. Ngayon, juvenile pa siya, and I've actually asked some of my friends na experts sa mga anthuriums and they themselves are also confused and hindi pa nila ma-identify at this very point. And I was just advised to wait na mag-mature ang plant na ito para ma-identify natin yung kanyang correct ID later on. And I got this one at the price of 500 pesos, galing lang ng local na plant seller dito sa amin. Isang distinct na characteristic with the pendulifolium is yung dahon niya lang yung humahaba, whereas yung petiole niya will just remain to be short. Yung sa vitarifolium naman, as the plant matures, yung kanyang leaf at saka yung kanyang petiole is humahaba. So in the long run, naghahang na yung leaf niya. So baka meron tayong expert dyan na makapag-identify ng plant na ito, just comment it in the comment box. Or baka mag-wait na lang tayo na mag-mature ang plant na ito, then we'll just give you an update later on. And the 7th on our plant haul today is this Humalumena wallisii, or yung camouflage na Humalumena. And I'm so happy to share with you guys that I got this plant as a freebie when I bought some plants dun sa garden ni Ma'am Judith na na-feature natin on our previous vlog. Matagal na ako actually naghahanap ng Humalumena wallisii kasi it's a very unique type of a Humalumena. It's different from the usual Humalumena that we see na maninipis yung dahon tsaka heart leaf yung kanyang shape na kanyang dahon. For this one naman, it kinda resembles to that of a aglonema. And also, yung kanyang leaf pattern, yung kanyang color combination na may pagka-camouflage, it makes it unique talaga. So here it is, ang ating Humalumenang Walisiae. Currently, it has 4 leaves and meron na siyang pausbong na pang-5 dahon. Ito din guys, iba yung feel ng Walisiae kasi yung dahon niya talagang makapal compared to other Humalumenas. And I hope na ma-appreciate nyo talaga yung beauty ng ating Walisiae with its color and leaf pattern. And the next 5 plants that we will be featuring for our plant haul today ay yung mga plants na nakasama na sa ating plant wish list for the year 2021. And this 8th plant is our Alocasia amazonica or Alocasia poli. And I got this one at the price of 500 pesos, galing lang ng South Cotabato. Currently, meron na siyang 2 dahon at saka isang upcoming na leaf. And isi-share ko lang din sa inyo guys, on our wish list na plant, yung Amazonica, I've been looking for this plant for a very long time na. And swerte ako kasi nakahanap ako nito, pero galing siya ng South Cotabato. And the reason why kung sumugal ako na kumuha ng plant galing ng South Cotabato, kasi based on experience, yung shipping period lang galing ng South Cotabato papuntang Misamis Occidental is only 1 day lang. So at least, minimum lang talaga yung risk na madamage yung ating plant. And when I ordered this plant, it also came together with another plant na kasama din sa ating wish list. And here is a closer look of our Alocasia amazonica. Gustong-gusto ko talaga yung beauty ng plant na ito kasi yung kanyang leaf is very shiny and then very defined yung kanyang edges with its white pattern. And of course, yung kanyang veins din, sobrang ma-appreciate mo talaga kasi it's well-defined. Kitang-kita mo yung kanyang parang skeletal structure dito. So ito na guys, yung ating side-by-side comparison with an Alocasia sanderiana. You can clearly see the difference with the color of its leaves. Yung ating Amazonica is very dark green. Para naman sa ating sanderiana, it's medyo light green. But they have almost the same leaf na pattern. Ito din yung ating closer look ng kanyang new sprout na mga leaves. When I repotted this plant, this is actually a different plant na. So later on, kung mag-stabilize na ito at lumabas na yung mga dahon, pupwede na natin itong i-propagate and we'll have 2 different Alocasia amazonica plants. And the 9th on our plant haul for today is this Philodendron mamey at ito yung kasama ng ating Alocasia na amazonica na in-order ko galing ng South Cotabato. And if you can see guys, ito yung napaka-cute talaga na Philodendron mamey. And I got this rare to find na plant at the price of 3,500 and 4 other mameys na medyo malalaki na as compared to this one. Siguro yung mga medium size na tugto 2 leaves, yung price niya nag-range na around 6,000 to 8,000 pesos. And for this plant, I actually decided to get this one kasi nakita ko ito sa isang live selling at sobrang na-excite ako seeing the mamey na plant. Pero later on, kung magkaroon na tayo ng budget, we might be considering getting a bigger na Philodendron mamey. Sa ngayon, hindi pa natin ma-fully appreciate yung ating Philodendron mamey kasi nga juvenile pa ito. But as it matures, nagiging define yung kanyang heart-shaped na leaf. And then also, yung kanyang color din, magiging define na yung silver color niya dito sa gitna ng ating dahon. This is actually the newest leaf niya guys. And ito namang maliit na nandito, ito yung unang dahon niya. And I'm also excited to share with you na meron na rin siyang palabas na rin na panibagong dahon. I don't know if makikita ba dito sa ating focus natin. May closer look. Meron na siyang palabas dito na isa. Hopefully, mas maging malaki at saka maging stable na ating mamey. Ito din, although it's still a juvenile plant, you can already see the silver patterns or yung kanyang silver stripes na color dito sa ating dahon. And I planted this Philodendron mamey in a well-draining na aroid mix. So it's a combination of cocoa cubes, cocoa peat, and vermicast. And the 10th on our plant haul is this Syngonium Albo, and I bought this one at the price of 750 pesos, galing lang South Cotabato, and it came together with the Philodendron cream splash that we have shown earlier. Currently, it has 4 leaves and then meron na siyang pausbong na pang-5 dahon. What makes me really interested with this Syngonium na plant, it's because of its albo variegation. Ibang-iba talaga yung dating ng mga plants na may mga variegation, especially yung sa albo natin. And i-share ko lang din sa inyo guys na lately, nakahiligan ko ang manood ng mga live selling ng mga plants sa Facebook. Kasi doon makikita mo talaga yung actual na plant, yung kanyang actual size, actual beauty niya. And at the same time, malalaman mo rin at mag-gauge mo na kung ano yung mga price ranges sa plant market natin. And itong plant na ito is isa sa mga plants na na-mine ko dun sa live selling sa Facebook. So ito na guys, ang ating Syngonium na Albo. Sobrang ganda talaga ng kanyang variegation dito, especially with this. I think this is the second leaf niya. There are times na yung kanyang variegation is naka half moon or minsan nga may nagfu-full talaga yung variegation, and that's what make this plant really unique. Unfortunately, yung kanyang fourth leaf merong damage, so I don't know if it's because na in transit siya na nagka-damage siya. Pero naman, meron na namang panibagong dahon na palabas, and hopefully maging okay lang ito. And soon, if mag-start na itong mag-trail ang ating Syngonium Albo, I'll just put a pole here, and then I'll just show you guys yung kanyang mga aerial roots din dito. Hopefully then in the future, we can also propagate this plant. Isa din sa mga nagustuhan ko talaga with the Syngonium is that they're really easy to care, and of course, napakadali lang tsaka mabilis lang tayo makapag-propagate ng ating mga Syngonium na plants. And this is our 11th plant for this plant haul, and this is our Galatia Orbifolia. And I got this one at the price of 500 pesos, galing din sa garden ni Ma'am Judith, yung sa ating previous episode. And this is also another variety na galing ng Thailand. Amongst the other varieties of Galatia, itong Orbifolia natin ay isa talaga sa pinakagusto ko na klase ng Galatia. Kasi unlike the other Galatias natin na meron tayong nakikita mga iba't ibang leaf pattern tsaka color combination, ito is just very classy with its green and the silvery white na stripe. What makes this Orbifolia also unique from other Calatias is that yung mga ibang Calatias natin, medyo sharp yung kanyang form, yung kanyang leaves. Ito namang ating Orbifolia, if you can see it here, medyo curvy yung kanyang leaf. And I have seen some other Orbifolia sa plant market na galing ng Holland, and most of these are very lush na talaga at saka mahaba na yung kanang plant. And yung mga price niya hindi na bumababa sa 2,000 pesos. And here it is guys, our Galatia Orbifolia. Currently it has 7 leaves, yung kanyang pangpitong dahon. Ito yung pausbong pa lang. Hopefully na mapabeautify pa natin itong plant natin na ito in the coming months. Sobrang ganda talaga niya kanang leaf pattern. Yung green tsaka yung silver nag-alternate sila, which makes it very unique among other Calatias. And the last in our plant haul is this Cercistis mirabilis, and I got this one at the price of 4,500 pesos. Galing siya ng Bacolod. Yung seller na nagbebenta nito, they do not ship to other parts of the Philippines. Pero lucky me kasi meron ako mga friends na galing lang din ng Bacolod, so I just asked a little favor from them, and sila na yung nagpadala ng plant papunta dito sa akin sa Mindanao. Isa talaga sa kino-consider ko when ordering plants, especially if it's coming from other parts of the Philippines, is yung shipping period. And ito yung naging struggle ko when I got this plant kasi it really arrived here at a very longer period of time as compared to my usual shipping period if galing lang siya na Mindanao. It took almost 7 days or 8 days before ko nakuha yung plant ito, so I got a bit worried of this plant. And I'm confident naman with this plant kasi when the packaging was done, it's very secured naman. And I'm also sure na itong plant na ito can sustain long travels just like other philodendron. And so it arrived here in good condition pa naman din. At ito na guys, yung ating closer look for our Cercistis mirabilis. What makes this plant very unique is iba talaga yung kanyang leaf pattern and also with its venation. Yung kanyang color combination with the green and parang silver at white na color din dito sa gitna. It really stands out as compared to other plants. And a little bit of trivia lang, as this plant matures, yung kanyang white na pattern dito sa gitna, slowly it would disappear at magiging solid green na siya all throughout. And they will also develop fenestrations as the plant matures. And I'm so happy to share with you guys na as of January, meron na tayong 5 of the plants na nasa ating 15 wishlist na nakuha for this year. So that's our episode for the day guys, and I hope na nag-enjoy kayo sa ating first plant haul for the year. And bago natin tapusin ang ating episode today, let's do some shoutouts first. Hi kay Claire Fritzy Jimeno, hi kay Cyril Alinsob, hi din kay Marlon Benjamin, Hello kay Carl Pacumios. Hi din kay Marilyn Ibiosa. I wanna say hello to Mommy Tin. Shout out din kay Mark James Kaanyagan. Shout out kay Ma'am Ana Makulit. Hi din kay Apple Zamora. Hi din kay Ma'am Nenita Romano. Shout out kay Ma'am Nancy Resma. Hello kay Sir Ed Fuertes. And hi din kay Ma'am Rovilla Corolio. Please follow me on our social media accounts. On Facebook, our page is Bechoy Vlog. On Instagram and on Lyka naman, ang ating ID is Bechoy_vlog. And let's talk about plants. And if meron kayong mga questions or mga inquiries about plant cares, and if meron kayong mga plants na gustong ipa-ID, send me a message so that I can answer your inquiries. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and pakiclick na rin ang ating bell notification para maging updated kayo sa mga latest videos ng Bechoy Vlog. Once again, this is Bechoy, your plantito from Mindanao. Happy planting!